Hi guys, welcome back. It's Amanda, and today I want to do the weekly oracle card reading video. And I tried to do this earlier, but my phone was almost dead and it didn't save the video. So I guess that means that one was just for me and wasn't for me to share. Sorry, you might hear my dog traipsing around in some of the leaves out here. She loves to come out back with me whenever I sit out here, so we might hear her in the background, but that's okay. I think what I want to use is the Less Vampires deck. This is one that I just got last week or two, because I really love these Lucy Cavendish decks. The artwork is so beautiful on these, and they remind me of shadow work type decks, like decks to work with whenever you're going through a difficult time or a difficult, darker time during the year or something. And vampires kind of somehow remind me of fall. I don't know, because maybe we're going into the darker part of the year here in my part of the world. Maybe that's why. And vampires are more commonly known to be dark creatures because they live in the dark. So I will just click beginner reading and click for the one card reading. If you're new to my oracle card readings, I just try to pick one card every week with a message for you to focus on for a few minutes every day over the next week. Take some kind of time where you close your mind and just if you don't meditate, maybe just kind of, to me it's still meditation, a light moment where you clear your mind of all of the clutter and just focus on calming and connecting with your spirit guides. And you'll have to hold on a second because my dog has herself tangled under my chair now. So just take a few minutes every day to ask your spirit guides to help guide you how to make this message more effective in your life. The sun is so bright I can't see the cards. I'm going to shuffle and select a card. And see what we get. Thirst, craving, compulsion, or obsession. Okay, so maybe we are currently striving really hard for something, and we want to ask our spirit guides how to most easily obtain whatever it is we're trying to get. You are currently craving something with such a great thirst that it is dominating your thoughts and feelings, and you can hardly think of anything else. Thirst can be wonderful when that which you long for, yearn for, is healthy and is healthy and wise. But in this case, the thirst is for the kind of experience you know will have life-changing consequences. For with us, the thirst we experience is not just for the blood, the drink that sustains us. It is for the stream of humanity and the song of life and beautiful warmth that runs through the blood. So too for you, what you thirst for is very close to becoming an addiction or an obsession, which draws you away from what makes you you. If it is a person you thirst for, their touch, their love, or if it is a substance, know that this thirst is exerting a powerful force, even close to a control. There may be an addiction or an addictive way of thinking and feeling working its way into your life. We wish to direct your consciousness to this thirst and ask you to question its source. What is it that thirst craves? Can it be satisfied? Or are you simply compelled to search and drink again and again? Know that some thirsts can be satisfied in ways that are in tune with your personality, yourself this time. All manifestations of your essence and soul. And others will steal you further and further away from your true self. Blessing. This thirst will lead you to know more about yourself and how far you go to quest for something you want. If you encounter a way through self-knowledge, but consider too that what you thirst for you may never find. Many of we children of the night thirst more for the humanity we have been separated from in so many ways than we thirst for the blood of the same. Curse. This thirst for knowledge or a person or fulfillment or lust or ecstasy and the vanishment of pain through experiences or foods, drugs, or alcohol that distract you from the pains you no longer wish to feel dominates you. The thirst is so strong that it is taking over your life force and your will. You are being consumed. It is time to assert yourself, your true self, once again. Working with this card. It is possible to reclaim your life force, your will. Even we vampires learn to do this, and after years of practice, we no longer need to give in to our lust for life and your lifeblood. Your desire is driving you. Be sure of where it is taking you and whether it is increasing your ability to live fully alive or whether it is dragging you into a seductive soul sleep from which you may struggle to awake. It is time to be open and honest with yourself about what has power over you. Take steps to reclaim your power and listen to your guidance, being sure to follow the voice within that wants you to express your own power in safe and healthy ways. Okay, wow. That says a whole lot. That was a whole lot of words for what I think is meaning. Hold on a second. That was a whole lot of words for saying what I think its meaning is. Sometimes, like my initial reaction was, there's something that you're striving for. Hold on. My dog's going crazy and I have to let her in. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so what it feels like, this deck, like I was talking about, shadow work or dark things or things that we are trying to, negative things that we're trying to bring to light. And my initial reaction, I try to be positive with these cards and with these readings, but this deck is different. This deck is a little bit, this deck and a lot of the decks by Lucy Cavendish are ones that help you look at the darker parts of yourself that maybe you don't want to see, but it's something that we have to look at. My initial reaction was the positive. Yes, it looks like we've been working and working and working and working for something so hard, and we're almost there, and we need to ask our spirit guides to help us see the last few steps that we need to do in order to be able to achieve what we're striving for. But on the flip side of that, on the darker side of ourselves, we have these things that sometimes our obsession about one thing becomes so much that we let go of thinking about everything else. Sometimes we forget to think about things that are more important to us. We obsess over one little thing and we forget about those close to us or those things important to us. Or also, like the card says, there are a lot of people that struggle with addiction, and that's what stuck out to me where it was talking about drinking or drugs, or an addiction can even be addicted, like someone can be addicted to gambling, or there are a lot of things you can be addicted to that ruin your life, and it doesn't even have to be something negative like that. You can be addicted to work to the point that it wrecks your family life. You can be addicted to, sometimes you can be so addicted to trying to exercise and be healthy and eat healthy that you forget that you also need time to rest, or that you also need fat in your diet because fat is good for your brain, or that you also need carbs to give you energy. Or you can become addicted to anything, whether it be good or bad, and it makes you kind of neglect the other things, like everything else. There is not any one thing in the world that is so important that you must neglect everything else. I think that's the key that's the key message that I received from this. I think that you need to spend time every day in your meditations over the next week, or if you don't formally meditate, take time whenever you're taking a bath or taking a shower, or washing dishes, folding laundry, going for a walk, walking your dog, watching TV, listening to music, anything you do for a few minutes to kind of relax your mind and let go of stress a little bit. In those few moments, I want you don't even have to say it out loud, just say it in your head. Spirit guides, please help me focus on this message. Please help me see what it is that I am obsessed with and addicted to the point where I'm neglecting everything else. Help me see what, instead of asking what to see what you're obsessed about, you might already know that. Ask your spirit guides to show you what you're neglecting through your obsession or your addiction to something else. Ask your spirit guides to show you messages about what you are currently neglecting that needs your attention. And then find a way, once you can pinpoint that, like what it is you're neglecting that you need to give, once you find out what it is that you're neglecting that you need to give more attention to, then take another few moments, and that answer may not come to you right away. That may not come to you in the first day or two whenever you do this, because you may only do this for like 3 or 5 minutes at a time. But by the end of the week, maybe you can start to see, after you ask this question, then whenever you go through your daily life, try to be more observant of things that come up. Like if something keeps interrupting you when you're trying to do something, maybe that's the thing that your spirit guides are showing you that you're neglecting. And think about what it is that you're trying to do when that keeps interrupting you. Maybe that's what your obsession is that you need to ease off of a little bit. And then hopefully by the end of the week, you can start asking your spirit guides, or by the end of the week, I mean, hopefully maybe around by like next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, maybe you can start asking in your couple of minutes of silence with your spirit guides. You can say, please show me how to better include these things I've been neglecting. And then ask that for a few days, and again, things will start popping up. And like those moments when that certain thing keeps interrupting what you're trying to do, that's your sign that that's what you need to give a little bit of focus to. And then start asking yourself how to make time to give focus to that one thing or those other things. So that's all that I have, I think, to say for this one. And let me know what you think in the comments below. And thanks as always for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos with anyone who you think may be interested. And as always, have a blessed day. Let me know in the comments what this brings up for you over the next week. I would love, 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 love to hear from you in the comments about these. I'd love to just know that someone's watching these. I'd love to know if this makes sense to you. I'd love to know if these help you at all. So, yeah. Have a blessed day. And that's all. Bye.